Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game, one of the things Coach talked to me about was just the importance of getting their quarterback going. This transfer quarterback has been everything they needed and more. They are so grateful they picked him up in the portal. And now today, he is close to going over 3,000 yards for this season. They feel confident with the script. They meet every Friday night to see exactly what plays the quarterback likes. So they are confident they'll get him that mark early in the game. I'll keep you posted to how that looks down here on the field. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. So Miami's offense will go to work first. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
They'll run play action. Here's a heat. Got his man downfield. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. And the Canes peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Mensah. The sure hands. It's Lofton. Might have a chance. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Canes have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Snagged in the middle. It's Lofton. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Oh, he's got some space. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Hurricanes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run with Brown. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Gets it out quickly. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Throwing, Mensah. He's going for the goal line. And they will score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Virginia Tech Hokies offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Running inside, it's Hawkins. Pushes ahead for a couple, they'll mark it at the 33. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Hokies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The run inside. It's Overton. Makes it past the marker. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one, was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow, he is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Looking to pass, it's Baker. Gonna try to get it himself. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Caught behind the line. It's Reynolds. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Finds his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And it's right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Fires to the wideout. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Makes the catch. It's Green. The Hokies can really attack on this second and short. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. And they swarm him under. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. Defense trying to come up with a stop on third and short from the 37. He'll take it himself. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this one is perfect. That brings them to within 1.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. And now on second down for this offense. Here's Mensah to throw. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the first quarter. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Hurricanes line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little...
Snags it, and he's open. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs, and that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101. Stop the run first.
Looking to throw, it's Baker. Oh, it goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down.
Oh, it's always frustrating as a quarterback when you put on the money and the guy drops it. But you know what you got to do? You got to build his confidence. Buddy, I'm coming back to you later. Just get your mind right. Get ready, because I know you can make that catch.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Running inside, it's Fletcher. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Mensah. Throwing right. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
Got it behind the line. It's Brown. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And here's the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Pulled and finds his man on the left. He's got a lot of moves in the bag as he uses a few of them to get to the 18. The completion picked up 6 yards on first down, now 2nd and 4. Throwing, Mensah. Pulls it in, it's Fletcher. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Tight end now in motion. The run inside. It's Fletcher. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. Pretty good job of running to get there to the 32. And the Canes lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll move the tight end to the ground to try to pick up the first. Fights off a defender. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. There is a man still down. It's a Hokie, and they'll stop play to check on him. On the run, it's Fletcher.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Off play action. Makes the grab, it's Lofton. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line, a big pickup, and they are threatening. And the Canes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. High the chains now on 2nd and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fletcher. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. It's now a one-possession game, 16-10.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5, and the returner will be knocked down. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Baker. Trying to escape and get it himself. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Got a man, it's Green. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They call their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pressure coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just a few seconds to go here in the 1st half, and they'll send out the field goal team. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. Let's start with the Western Michigan Broncos taking on the Eastern Michigan Eagles.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. As we start the 2nd half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Virginia Tech's head coach told me at halftime, Coach reminded his team in the locker room that this is a moment that they can claim some redemption. They've got a lead right now on the road. They lost this game the last time the 2 teams met, but this is their moment to put their foot down. He said, I want us to come out with the most energy we've had all game. Even though we've got a lead, this is where we set the tone for dominance down the stretch. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Baker. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
Well, the offense staying aggressive. They've had success all game long. They just came away with a big play, but finally give up a sack. If they can keep this quarterback standing up, though, they can extend their lead.
Running inside. Ball is loose. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
No good. Missed a chance to stretch this lead. It's still sitting on 9. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Here's Mensah to throw. Got a man. It's Vaughn.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Rides the back and leaves it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
And the Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Right on the money. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Miami!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air. It's Baker. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
If they don't pick up this 3rd down, let's see if they trust their field goal kicker after the miss on the last drive. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
That's pretty good zone defense, man. Zone defense means I got eyes on the...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. This quarterback part of their running game. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, fourth down, in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Strong, firm tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. 3rd down is coming. Now a little bit farther to go after the penalty. Back to pass, it's Baker. Setting up the screen. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short. Teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on. There's a crease. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. That's a good spot on the field to go for it. Really, everything to gain and not much to lose.
Yeah, and most coaches discuss or know pregame warm-ups how far their kickers can kick it. Do I have a boot to even consider this? But I think you want to stay aggressive regardless and go.
Caught, and he's got room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Well, you got to think in his mind right now, ball security is at a premium, right? He's had a problem with that earlier in this game. But with the lead now late in the game, yards aren't as important as taking care of the football. I think he's doing a better job of that now late.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're staring down the defense and this crowd on this huge 3rd and 4. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Howie Rowe will keep an eye on that. With the run on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense. A designed run for the quarterback. Touchdown, Virginia Tech! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Bringing the heat. Quick completion on the out route. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Hurricanes moving quickly to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Makes the grab. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Canes, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Mensah. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Darian Mensah from the gun on third down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Man, what a great play by the defender there. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and against an outstanding wide receiver one-on-one, he's able to knock the ball away and force an incompletion late in the...
He lost one down the sideline. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Makes a grab and room to run. Still on his feet. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Canes will go ahead and call that second timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds. The Hurricanes will call their third timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Now on the move. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. It's 3rd and 5. To the air, it's Baker. Safe completion on the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. True as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the park each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports.
it.